Hello Autistics, I am AUTISTICMAXX. So today, just like you saw in the title, I'm gonna talk about why Pyro's most controversial weapon, the Phlogistinator or the Phlog, I'll call it the Phlog because this is more easy, is actually not OP. Before we start, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel and drop your options in the comments. Anyway, let's start. Note: maybe you might think this video is a rage bait made by Spy Main, but no, dude. Pyro is the class I play the most, and I think I have a say to say something about the most controversial weapon of the class I play the most. Anyway, that's all for the notes. Now, you've probably seen a lot of Tf2 players say like these things about this weapon. This weapon is OP, or this weapon is broken. But is it real talk? Let's see. Weapons up. Pros. The Phlog, after dealing 300 burn damage, you fill up a meter, and by pressing M1, M2 or taunting, you'll activate MMP, which gives you crit damage for 10 seconds. Cons. No random crits or air blast. Sounds amazing, right? Bro, after 300 damage we will get fully crit for 10 seconds? That's insane! Well, actually, no. And here's why. Reasons. This weapon literally has nothing going for except MMP, and that alone holds Pyro back a lot. You are basically locking an aggressive class behind dealing 300 damage to get 10 seconds of power, which limits Pyro's full potential. The biggest issues? No air blast. Pyro is supposed to be counter classes like Demo Man, Soldier and Demo Knight, but with this weapon you basically become a free food for them. You can protect yourself, you can protect your teammates, you can push away enemy magic from their teammates, and you can't even put out your teammates. That alone makes Pyro way weaker, and it doesn't stop there. This weapon can't even do its own job properly. If you are using it, you can forget about using shotgun or thermal thruster. Since you're weak in close fights, your only option is using flare guns to deal damage from distance. Why? Because you just can't compete up close anymore, so you are forced to play safe and poke from away. But here's the problem: Pyro is close range class. Just look at Pyro's primary weapons. Why would you play close range class from the long range? It makes no sense, and no, that's not all. The Phlog doesn't even do more damage than a normal flamethrower, same damage and same afterburn damage. Now, let's talk about only good thing about the Phlog. MMP. Is it actually good? If you have a good medic, sure. If not, then no. Without a medic, you are basically a walking target. No air blast means no defense. And the only thing that can save you is an Uber. The only time this weapon actually shines is with an Uber medic combo. Being invincible. Wait, invincible? Anyway. And dealing full crits can definitely change the game, but your medics also needs to know what they are doing, otherwise it's just disaster again. Also, don't think being invincible while activating MMP is some huge advance. It actually gives your enemies time to prepare for run or attack you. Like snipers will line up a headshot on your head and spies a way to backstab you after the taunt. Not taking damage during the taunt doesn't really help you. It just gives your enemies time. Now, some people might say just hide while activating it, but let's be honest. Getting out, attacking, and surviving in 10 seconds isn't easy. Also, our Pyrator says Pyro is just W and A1. Actually, this weapon make them right, because at least other flamethrowers can make air blast, but this weapon even can't do it. Just walk and burn the enemies and killed by soldiers. Damn dude, this weapon is really not good. The funniest part, this weapon, which is basically just a normal flamethrower with mid skills, still gets called OP by a lot of people. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the Phlog. I'd like to hear what you think too. If you want to more videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. This was the Autistic Max. Have a nice day.